Everyone, your speakers here, Scarlet, back in the Speed Force, and yes, I know, I just uploaded this, I just uploaded the last video. I just wanted to, tell you guys, the video, is Iris worthy of being a speedster? I think so, because she was killing it. I love Iris. I'm a West Allen fan. I'm basically a shipper. Basically, West Allen was always destined, so I'm hoping nobody hates on me for this. But because there are a lot of West Allen haters out there who really just cannot appreciate the show or the Arrowverse for what it truly is. And so yeah, it's like whenever Iris gets into the picture or Rao gets into the picture, it's cringy. But yet without them in the picture, it's all cool. But yet they're the main characters who actually make light of the situation whenever things go dark. Because Iris is like I said, like everyone's been saying lately, is like Barry said, is his lightning rod. She's the one who brings that spark in his personality. So without Iris, all I gotta do is do this. It's like carrying a cup. Then you just it's like without Iris, he would just kill a Savitar and just became Savitar. I mean, that would have been easy. But there really could be. It's more easier to turn bad than to turn good. It's harder to turn good than to turn bad. And yes, Iris is worthy, more worthy than any other female character to become a speedster. Because, and I'm not saying she's more worthy than Jessie. I mean, more worthy than any other non-meta female is what I meant. So yeah, she is worthy of having the Speed Force in her system because she can run with the Flash. Like say if they wanted to do something from the comics, exactly. Say if they actually wanted to do something with the comics, they could do that. Because if Iris could run with Barry in the future, say, and then this enemy or something, or Daniel West Reverse Flash or something, he could say, "Hey, who the heck are you?" And you hey, who the heck are you two? Like like the first time when he first meets them, he doesn't really know the Flash. We can say that here's my theory on who the new rogues could be. Cobalt Blue, Godspeed, Reverse Flash will be the leader. Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, Godspeed, Cobalt Blue. Exclude the leader. Exclude the leader because I'm gonna say him for last. Okay, once again, Godspeed, Daniel West, Reverse Flash. Cobalt Blue, Godspeed, Daniel West, Reverse Flash. Hunter Zolomon, which will be a Reverse Flash as well. Then Inertia, Shade. Oh, remember Shade from the DC Rebirth comics? Remember him, Shade? Where he has like this negative side that takes over him, and the good side of him was stuck in his own darkness and all that. He's trying to find a way to get out because his wife was seriously brainwashed by the darkness with the Shade, and you know what I mean. We'll have to look up some of the information on that later, and sorry if I spoiled the comic for you guys, but I found out that Godspeed is coming back to the comics, y'all. I'm not sure if it's entirely true. Then again, it could be. I think it is true because I came across a video saying Godspeed is back, so this could be possibly true. So I'm gonna actually go see if it's actually true or not. But Cobalt Blue could be Eddie Thawne. He looked so fit for Cobalt Blue, and he had a blue talisman on him at the end. Remember when his body got sucked into the singularity that had formed at the end of the episode 23? Not fast enough from season 1 at the season finale. That's a finale. Season 1 finale of season 1. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just sick, so I can't really think correctly. Every time I try to think fast, it literally mentally hurts. So. You know, you try to think super fast, and that's when you catch a headache. So that's what I mean by that. And yeah. What was I trying to say? Yeah. He can be Eddie Thawne because he had a cobalt. It's blue is like because cobalt is more like a bluish color. I think cobalt is more, yeah, cobalt is more like a bluish color of sorts. So he can have like a cobalt blue necklace, not exactly like a cobalt blue supervillain necklace, but the color cobalt blue necklace. The necklace, the talisman that's on him, and he could have, he could potentially have stuff like that and all that on him. Then later on he can just come back remembering everything. Like, hey, you took my girl away from me, Barry. Now I'm gonna have to kill you now because you stole my girl from me. You took my life away. But then Barry's gonna have to say, well, either way, on Earth 2 Flashpoint and on Earth 2 Flashpoint in the future, these three timelines. I can't really say three timelines. One of them was an alternate dimension, so exclude that. So, Flashpoint, the future. These two timelines, they were meant to be together. They're now on Earth 2. They were also meant to be together. So that means it's destined for them to be together. Like, Eddie can't interfere with that. That's when he got jealous and started attacking Barry for apparently no reason. And the Rick Cosnet, he killed it as Eddie. I'm telling you, he really did. But Eddie, though, he's more like a plot device. He's just more like a MacGuffin for there's like more than one plot device, which is the particle accelerator. So yeah, and Eddie was like one of the plot devices as well, to my opinion. Sorry, I'm sick. So yeah, I'm battling cold and yeah, mucus problems and stuff like that. I'm really sick, so that's why you see the dark bags. Sorry about that. It's been lack of sleep as well. So yeah, once again. Then now we can come up with the Daniel West storyline where they come out with a baby, and where she actually has a miscarriage or something, or what if they misinterpreted it thinking it was a baby girl but it was really a baby boy, but since it's actually coming out to be true, since Cecile ended up reading Caitlin's mind when she was about to tell her it was a baby girl. So yeah, the great part is, sorry, I'm catching allergies now. Sorry, sickness. I really apologize to you guys. I really apologize. I'm so sorry. Just that I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I don't want to just leave without telling you guys. So that's the reason why I just have content out. You know what I mean? No matter what I do, no matter how sick I am, no matter how messed up I am, I still do productive activity for content for you guys. And yes, I will be pulling out a special flash video at the end of the next couple of months. Yeah, if I can. But if I pull it out sooner, I'll tell you guys. Yes, join me in my Discord. The Discord link will be in the server. And talk to me on my discussion tab. I do have a discussion tab, yes, on my channel. So please come talk to me there as well as my Discord. That link will be in the description as well. And guys, I really wanted to tell you guys that about this, because this could actually potentially a new story arc for Godspeed, Cobalt Blue, Eddie Thawne, then August Hart, you know what I mean? Then Reverse Flash, Daniel West, then what's his name? Shade or Mr. Shade? Mr. Shade. I'm thinking of Mr. Negative from Marvel. I meant Shade from DC Rebirth. Then we could also like come out like with Mina. You know, remember Mina, the girl that Barry went out with in DC Rebirth before she ended up getting affected by the negative Speed Force. He ended up finding out that she turned her back on him all of a sudden. I don't even remember what happened, because the whole DC Rebirth comic with Godspeed and Mina was so heartfelt. It captivated my heart. It really did. I felt for Barry, because he was like he was losing everything slowly as he was trying to train people to become speedsters. And yeah. Back to the topic, since, I'm sorry, I get so passionate about comics. Like, I just miss Stein so bad. R.I.P. Stein. And Axel, the rat, that Mick had. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Stein. Rest in peace, Axel. Because when I found out that the rat died, I didn't really know who the rat was at first until I actually ended up thinking about it. Because it's like, hold on, wait, that's the rat from season 1, right? Of the Legends, when Mick first started taking care of him. I'm like, hold on, wait, that's Axel? Oh my gosh, like I nearly cried. But I'm like, that's sad, man. Like I don't like when animals die or something like that. It really makes me sad. But getting back to the topic, since I'm being passionate once again. Let's get back to the topic. It could be possible that this could be uh, this could be this could be the start of a new era on screen here, and you know, trying to it's like the reason I keep doing this is like imagine if this was like on like live TV or something like that. And I wanted to tell you guys about something. Oh, never mind, never mind. I'm not even going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil this Godspeed video. I have the Godspeed video, the Dawn Allen Part 2, and Who's the Most Worthy. I got all sorts of videos coming out. I'm about to, and like I just started writing them down. I didn't really write them down yet, but I just started to. But I ended up doing this video instead. So after this video, I'm gonna end up writing them down. I think then Godspeed and stuff like that. He can be like not really be Julian, but he can be more like Julian's replacement. He could be like oh Barry, I'm sorry about Julian, man. I really do apologize for what happened during when Savitar, you know, I really do feel bad. And he's like don't worry about it, he's like don't worry about it, like everything's gonna be alright, like I know it is, like. And then all this hurt him, like okay. And then it's all gonna be revealed, like, hey, when he first sees Godspeed, I'm like, who the heck are you? When we first see August Hart, he's gonna have a bit of distrust at first. Sorry. Oh god, sorry about that. I was trying to scroll something down. He's gonna like have a bit of mistrust. He's gonna be very mistrustful at first, but then he's still gonna keep tabs on him by having just go vibe him. But then Godspeed, you can say like Godspeed can know when he's trying to vibe him, so Vibe has to hurry up and stop vibing him before he actually sees him. So we can say that, but then he ends up letting his guard down for a period of time. When Joe's gonna be the same way he was when Rose first showed up, like, hey Barry, something's not right about August Hart, man. Something's not right. He's been cozying up to you a bit too much, don't you think? Barry's gonna be like, wait, what do you mean? He's like, you don't see all the absences that he's been doing so far? Imagine Godspeed killing all these speedsters, man. This guy, he's a vigilante killing other speedsters for power and all that. And he's after you, but August Hart, he's sucking up. He's basically being a suck up. Yeah, basically. He's basically being a suck up, cozying up to you. Like, don't you think that's a little weird? Barry's gonna end up looking into that. Like, yeah, keep that in mind. But then Barry ends up thinking about what Joe said, and they can be like, yeah, Joe is right. I think Joe may be right. So when we go see what he's really been doing this whole time. Then we go into this secret room that August Hart set up beneath the CCPD. He can be like, oh my gosh. All the speeches he was targeting, but then when Godspeed, before he even comes in, like no one's even there, he started just ripping down the entire freaking place, purposely, just so he could try to see if Godspeed will actually come out. But he didn't think he would actually. But you know how Godspeed can be at two places at once, right? Oh wait. I got an idea. If the writers could do this, Godspeed could be an effect of Flashpoint. Because remember how Godspeed can create time remnants in the comics, right? They never really called it time remnants in the comics. Because remember, he can make himself be at two places at once. Either this is a speed mirage, that after image, or that time remnant. But remember, the speed mirage is the fake, not the time remnant. It's still the real you. But that's just the you from a few seconds from the future coming back to help you, know what I mean? Creating time remnants is dragging you from a few seconds away from the future, at least a few moments. Oh, at least a few moments away from the future to the maximum. A few seconds from the future to the minimum. So yeah. Yeah. So then again, yeah, they could do that because they could have guys be like, hey, I can create time remnants. something like that. He can start vibrating, and he can just end up, grooving while he's creating a timer. That would be hilarious. Then Barry would be like, hold on. But then Barry would end up having to go, but he got like a flashback to when Savitar said, the more you do it, the less the rules apply to you. Then he could think of when he said, you create a flashpoint and changed everything. Then he'd be like, but then that could be like a flashpoint reference of some sort. He'd be like, hold on, wait, you're in effect from Flashpoint. Then Godspeed might have just a teeny bit of knowledge. So, speedsters can go back in time too. He can say Flashpoint. He'd be like, Flashpoint. Oh yeah, I remember. But Godspeed can say, oh right, Flashpoint. Because he's gonna end up gaining that information from the Reverse Flash, and then you can say like Reverse Flash have this thing that gave him the memories of Flashpoint, or at least he could just be tell him all right, Flashpoint. Oh yeah, a little old friend of yours told me, Eobard, he told me about that, where you changed the timeline, and because of you, now I exist. So let's bring it. That's how Godspeed could be, because you know how when they find out they're just aberrations from a broken timeline, right? So they're gonna taunt you anyway. That's how the Rival did it. That's how freaking that's how Savitar did it, because when he found out he's a broken part of a timeline, he taunted Barry saying, bring it on, Barry. Same thing the Rival did. Bring it on, Barry, because he found out he was a time aberration, yeah. And then when Wally, because the Rival was never really supposed to exist. Edward Claris was, but not the Rival. Savitar, he wasn't even meant to exist. And because Savitar found out he was a part of a broken timeline, or at least knew, because he was Barry at one point, he's not a fake, guys. Let me do this. I'm going to do a Savitar debunk video. Sorry if I spoiled some part of that video, but I'm going to have to tell you this. Savitar is not a fake. He's not a fake. A Speed Mirage is a fake. But a Time Remnant is at least the you from a few moments from the future. Okay, guys? I'm going to end up discussing that, because in 2020, he created Savitar from a few seconds or moments from the future to help him defeat Savitar. And I end up putting all of this together as after the season that just ended, when he was saying, I was end up combining a lot of things from season 1 to season 3 here. And I ended up combining them all into one big thing. And I found out, oh crap, that's not him from, he didn't treat him from a few years away, or at least a year away. Like Reverse Flash said, when he said, no, not like Reverse Flash said, when Savitar said used, remember, that was the Barry from the future that he created. Wait. Yes, that was the Barry from our future. That was a future Flash, guys. That was a future Flash, but that wasn't the future Flash. Okay, that was a future Flash. That was a future Flash, but that wasn't the future Flash. Okay, guys, I just wanted to tell you that, because I will be doing something. I will be doing a video like that. Sorry, I'm sick. Later, because I don't want to spoil it. But I do thank you very much for hearing all this. This is my whole big theory about what could be potentially going on for Season 5. I do thank you very much. I will be seeing you guys in the Speed Force. I will be doing a new Rogues Gallery theory. Later.